We are back with another edition of These Are My Machines.
I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true.
In today's video, I'm going to take you through all the machines that we use in the spa. So I'm going to start I'm about to have a facial, so I'm going, not have a facial, do a facial. So I'll show you how I set up for that. First of all, I use this hot cabbie to, the brand that I use is Taiji. It's made in Japan. It's really good, actually. I like it a lot. So these are already hot. We set these up, we wet them, we wring them out, and then we put different aromatherapy oils. We're in the mood for sleep today, so we use that one. But I usually, for the signature fire and ice facial, I'll put in 2 hot towels. I use one after the exfoliation and one after the mask. And then I refill the steamer. So this steamer, it's like a steamer magnite combo I got from Silhouette Tone, and when I first opened, I had cheaper steamers and they are not as good. So over the years, I have changed up the machines a little bit, and this one's really good. I ended up getting the same exact one for Airly's room, actually. So we go ahead and turn it on in the back, and then turn this on so it heats up the water, so that by the time somebody comes in for a facial, I just turn it back on and it's ready to go. So we start the steam right away. And those are the 2 machines that we use for like the regular facials. And then I can show you this one, actually, is what we use for any LED add-on treatment. We do this when we do the Hydrofacial Platinum. It includes the Soluma. So Soluma's the panel that we use for the LED. Red light is for anti-aging, the blue light is for acne, and then this one actually is really nice. I bought a second one for my house. I love it. It has an infrared setting for any pain. So I have a herniated disc, so I use it sometimes for that, for lower back pain, even stomach aches it helps with. So this is how it turns on. So I use it like that. And then we can pick the mode here. So acne would be, let me turn the light off so you can see. So both the acne and the wrinkle settings have both colors, but the acne towards, oh, I accidentally put the wrinkle, so I was confused. The wrinkle one tends to be more of the red. See how it kind of switched more to the blue right now, because it kind of pulses through. So you get kind of the benefits of both, but it will have more of the red. And then if you switch, turn it off. So on the acne mode, it'll actually have more of the blue. But then you will have a little bit of, at some points it gets a little purple, so you do have a little bit of the red. And then this is the one that I use at home more, which is the infrared. So it's more of like an orangey type of glow. They call it a yellow light, but I think it's a little orange. But yeah, they usually run anywhere. We'll leave them for like 20 to 30 minutes when we use it. After 30 minutes, it automatically shuts off. Okay, so this is the oxygen machine from Intraceuticals. So the way this works is when it's turned on, I don't want to turn it on now because it makes a little bit of noise. So it basically uses pressurized oxygen. So the machine creates the pressurized oxygen, and we use this as like an airbrush machine. Basically, we put the serum in here, and we use it for the end of the oxygen glow facial. And so when you push it down, squeeze the trigger back, it pushes the serum into the skin with like, we do like a misting at first, and then we just use the actual machine on the skin to push the serum down into the skin, and it's really good for hydration. So love this machine too. It's a good alternative to Hydrofacial for people who are too sensitive for HydraFacial or just need more hydration. It's funny because the name HydraFacial would lead you to believe that that's more hydrating, but this is actually more hydrating. So a lot of celebrities use it for red carpet type events. This is a HydraFacial machine. If you don't know what HydraFacial is, it uses a vortex technology to infuse serums into the skin while exfoliating. We use these beveled edge tips, different ones for different parts of the facial, but they have these little tips that create like a vortex fusion type thing. These are the different serums that we use for the machine. Step 1, step 2, well, actually step 1, and then we use one of the peel vials for step 2, and then we use the Beta HD for step 3. We usually stop and do extractions after that because while the HydraFacial does clean the skin pretty well, I don't feel like it gets everything out. So we do extra extractions, and then we follow up with the antiox, which is the hyaluronic acid step, so the more hydrating part of that facial. This is a great facial for people who want a little more exfoliation than the regular facial gives. It also has a mild peel, but you won't actually peel post-facial, so it's good for that. We also sometimes combine the HydraFacial with the oxygen. If you want a little more exfoliation, but you also want extra hydration, that's the ideal facial.
There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, it will be so sweet. But when it's you and me.
This is our sculpture machine, which is by Cynosure, and it's a laser that destroys fat cells. So it works with the same sort of technology as laser lipo, except you don't need any sort of incision. That's the word. So, except you don't need any sort of incision. So these are the 4 different, it's actually also a diode laser. So this is a handpiece. It has 4 handpieces. So you can use these in any sort of configuration, so you can target different areas on the body. It takes about 6 weeks to start to notice the results with this, and then full results are at 12 weeks. But what I really like about it is that because it's a laser, it only targets the fat cells, so there's a lot less side effects than with a lot of other fat destruction machines. So this is the Candela, the GentleMax Pro. This is the laser that I use for laser hair removal and for laser skin rejuvenation. It's really nice for hair removal because it has, if you've seen any of the past videos, I talk about how it has 2 different wavelengths. So this is on the Alexandrite wavelength, and then I can easily switch over to the Nd:YAG. So the Nd:YAG is typically used for darker skin types, and then the Alexandrite is for lighter skin types. Yeah, that's it. I love it. It's great. I recommend it.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and follow us on Instagram at Parlour Miami for daily updates.